evening, Faith and Fitness friends and family. How are you this evening on this briskly cold day in Michigan? I hope some of my friends on here are enjoying some warmer weather somewhere. Michigan has been quite cold, but we missed the storm, which was wonderful because I heard the storm was terrible for some people. So I'm glad that we weren't in the eye of the storm, and it's been snowing a little bit today, but it hasn't been terrible. It's doable. So yesterday I got on here and I was going to share something about a video that I watched. Or didn't watch. Well, literally I just watched it because I said that I had some notes written down that I wanted to share about a video that I listened to at work. And I just had my husband watch the video with me just now so that I could take notes again because, yeah, I lost all my notes. So Faith and Fitness, just a real quick recap, it's an online place where we can get together and encourage one another in our weight loss journey or our fitness journey. If we're not losing weight, if we're just wanting to make some healthier choices in our life. And I found it interesting. I was looking to change some settings on the live video because I tried to post a photo on it yesterday after the fact and it wouldn't let me. And I realized I've been doing this since 2016 and that's strange to me. I feel like I just started Faith and Fitness like 5 years ago. But I guess it's been a while. So I've been at this back and forth with gaining weight, losing weight, being okay with where I'm at, not being happy, not liking the girl in the mirror, all those things. So today I just want to real quick get on and share. Again, Faith and Fitness is just online. It's just us sharing our journeys because not every weight loss plan works for everybody. Everybody is different. Everybody has different schedules and different ways of doing things. But I wanted to bring to light some ideas that I heard on this video. So this is a video through Calvary Church in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I've been listening to Skip. I cannot think of what his last name is. And not that I can even pronounce it, but I've been listening to him and I ran across this guy, Taylor Bonizz, B-O-N-I-S-Z, and his video is how to get your life back on track. So this was about talking about getting your life back on track with the Lord and learning the tips to the trade to get your life back right with the Lord. But I found several things on here that would be super helpful in what we're going for. So the first point he made was that getting back on track is often easier than you think. So he was sharing a story about his family on vacation and they chose not to use the GPS. Well, he chose not to use the GPS. And then he asked his wife to turn it back on. And he was surprised to see how quickly he could get back on track. Like once you have the guide and you have the plan and you know where you're headed, getting back on track was super easy. Now he read from Hosea 14, and the basic of all of this is moving towards the direction of Jesus. So I have 4 questions that he asks, and I'm going to ask us to answer these 4 questions. So I'm going to make a post for this so that we can interact on it also. First of all, where are you? So where are you in your faith and fitness? Let's just talk about where are you in your fitness. Let's take the faith part out of it for right now. So where are you in your fitness walk? Me? I feel like I'm in left field. Like I was trying to find my plans. I need to separate my piles. So I have my calendar. So this is my plan. I have a plan. Where am I on this plan? MIA. Oh my gosh. I've been struggling so much since I gave up the sugar and the caffeine. Today was muscle fatigue. My legs hurt so bad. And I know I had to do a little bit of work to get my lamp on the ceiling and screw it in and all that. That was physical work for me. And my legs are hurting because I'm standing on the chair. And then I did some work today where I was going from one desk to another to staple some papers. And so I got my 20 minutes in doing that. I can cross it off my list today. But where are you? You need to diagnose where you are in your fitness journey. And then like me, I have to admit that I'm lost. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't want to follow the next fad diet. I don't want to jump on the bandwagon of, oh, do this, because once I stop doing that, then I'll just be right back here in the same position that I am. I want to do something different this year in my fitness that's doable and manageable, and I can sit here and grow in the strength of my fitness rather the weaknesses of the things that I see. So diagnose your situation. What's your current situation? Admit you are lost. I admit that I'm lost, but I'm going to figure this out. Me and the Lord and I are going to figure this out. Be honest. Be honest with where you're at, and be honest with your friends. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with the answers that you're putting on the table. Be honest with the Lord. Say, Lord, I'm struggling in this area, and this is the help that I need, and I want you to be a part of that process. This one, I just wanted to cringe into my little recliner and pretend I didn't hear what he said, but he said, stop making excuses for where you are. Dude, I have 1,000 excuses. I could fill this book probably with all the excuses that I have, but this, but that, and the divorce, and the house, and chocolate looks really good, and I was thirsty, and so I drank that, and I was drinking my calories on Wednesday nights at Bible study. I have a list of excuses a mile high, and they're not getting me anywhere. All right, so the first thing is, where are you? So you need to seriously look at where you're at in your fitness journey. And then number 2, what do you believe? Do you believe that you can lose the weight? Do you believe that God is actually in this planning process with you? Often we fail because we have bad theology. I put fad diets. That he doesn't talk about that. He doesn't talk about anything fitness in his video, just so you know. I'm ad-libbing. We can fall into bad theology. So we get these fad diets and these things, and we jump on the bandwagon. And why do we do that? Because we're comparing ourselves to others. I'm not going to look like the supermodel on TV. I already know that. So I need to stop figuring out what she did to get to where she's at, because I don't even want that. I just want to be healthy. I want to be, I want my doctor to look at me and do my report and say that I'm not obese, according to the world's standards. I don't believe in any of that. So stop comparing yourself to others. The other thing I believe that I fall into, a trap that I fall into, is say, okay, I didn't do my 20 minutes of exercise yesterday, or I didn't do my 10 minutes of stretching, or I didn't write in my journal. Okay, so today, now I've got to do 40 minutes of exercise, 20 minutes of stretching, and I need to do 2 journal entries. I'm just going to stress myself out, because then if I skip 3 days in a row, do you realize how much work I'd be doing in 3 days? Crazy. Don't be mad at yourself because you broke the rules and quit. That's what I do. I know I'm not just talking to myself here. So what do you believe? Is it better with God than without God? Is it easier to just say, okay, so let's just take the fast, for example. I know the Lord told me coffee and sweets, but I wanted to take it the extra 10,000 miles and do the Daniel plan, only to find out on the very first day that neither my husband or I had the grace to do it, and we are in this together. So I was going to do it, whether God said so or not. I was going to do the Daniel fast, and that's not what he was calling us to do. And then the other question in there, in what do you believe, is, do you have the faith? Do you have the faith that in yourself that you can follow what the Lord is instructing you to do in that situation? So question number 1 was, where are you? Number 2 is, what do you believe? And number 3, are you satisfied or are you content? Are you satisfied or content with your fitness right now? My answer is no. Are you happy where you're at? Absolutely not. Comparison game. I don't think I play that so much anymore, because I'm in it to win it for me. I'm not out to please my husband and try to be trophy wife or any of that kind of thing. So the comparison thing for me, I think I have kind of gotten past that. I understand the reality of fitness is different for everyone. So looking for fruit from the wrong tree. Are you looking to the wrong things for satisfaction? Yes. Well, I don't know. I know that I did for a season, so I'll just be transparent with you. When John left me in 2019, when we were married for 8 years, he didn't drink that I was aware of, but now I know differently. That I think, I don't know. But when he left, I started experimenting with fancy drinks. And I can look back now and realize it was becoming a problem, because I was looking to that to soothe my soul when I got home from work, or when I was alone in 2020 and wasn't working. I was working from home. The loneliness, I reached to alcohol instead of reading my word or reaching out to a friend or seeking the Lord. And so I was barking up the wrong tree for fruit. And now it's like I have no interest in that. And so now I have, chips and Nutty Buddies, and I got over the Oreo cookie kick, and hopefully I can kick Nutty Buddies to the curb now too. But I still sometimes try to compensate with food, just sweets. And so that's why the Lord said coffee and sweets. So are you looking in the wrong place for that? So are you satisfied with where you're at right now? All right. If you're not, then where do you go next? Do you have a plan? Yes, I have a plan. Yes, I have an exercise program that I really would like to get, motivated to do as soon as I can feel better enough to do it. Yes, I have a gym membership. So then the next thing you do when you're trying to decide where do you go next is self-reflection. Who am I now? Am I happy with who I am now? Can I look in the mirror and honestly say that I like the person in the mirror, and not just the reflection of the person? That's what he was saying also, is the person who is in the mirror. The person, not, it's crazy because doing these videos, I'm looking at myself. Do I like that person? Sure, I like me. I like me, but I don't like my outer appearance right now. And I know it doesn't really matter in the whole scheme of things. I'm here doing what the Lord has asked me to do. And this is out of obedience, doing these videos and the faith and fitness and going forward with that. But am I really content? Am I really satisfied with the outcome of my life? So, this is what I'm encouraging you to do. He talks about walking with the Lord and walking things out. So together, we are going to walk this out. We are going to be active and understand that faith and fitness requires action. Now, what that action looks like to you and to me are two different things. Some of you may go run 5 miles. I can't even run a mile. Especially with my foot right now. My foot hurts really bad. But it requires action, and some of the actions are not physical things. It's changing your mindset, knowing that you have got to understand where you are. You need to know what you believe. You need to decide if you're satisfied with the plan that you have going forward, and where you're going next. So, don't stop walking. Don't stop walking, not only physically. Keep yourself active, even if it's small steps. Keep walking. Please don't quit. Don't quit. Even if I quit, don't quit. And then I put off to the side that the only answer to all 4 of these questions is the Lord. So I'm asking you to individually seek the Lord. Say, Lord, can you meet me where I'm at? Can you help me believe that and trust the Lord? Because he'll tell you things. About what to eat and where to go and what to do and when to rest. He's really good at telling me when to rest, and I'm really good at fighting that, because I have a list of 10 million things that I want to get done, and I argue with him all the time. And then ask the Lord to show you how you can be satisfied in your faith journey of weight loss or getting fit, whatever vein you're going in. And then ask the Lord, what do I do next? So right now I'm asking the Lord, what do I do next? Okay. I'm kind of stuck right now. I know that you are for me and not against me, and your plan is good. And as my faith is growing, I'm beginning to understand that you are here through the thick and the thin. You are happy with me when I'm thin. You are happy with me when I'm thick. And all I need to do is believe and trust in you and to go forward into the things that you have called me to do. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'll be back on tomorrow. I will do a little blog posty, not blog posty, but a Facebook post thing so we can answer these questions, have a little bit of dialogue, and invite a friend or two to Faith and Fitness. Let's all do this together. There's, like I said, everything is online. There's no meeting up here or meeting up there. There's no diet plan to follow. You do what you know best for yourself, and we're just going to move forward from there. But don't stop walking. Walk it out. Be active. And remember that faith requires action just as much as fitness. So between faith and fitness, both of those require action, which is why I have my very heavy grace stone. So grace to faith and fitness. Have a great night, guys.